Hi guys, here's a video for, I was going to say my three kids. My three kids are brought up from birth who apparently they were altered cheats. I'm mentioning no names, but the bozzy character, who was the mum, has been going around, is known as a right crank around Canterbury, and has been going around telling everybody what I fear to be the truth, but none of the kids are really mine. She told Rosie, little Rosie back in October, was it 2019, after she was jealous of me doing a video of her steering the car. Would you believe? He's not your real dad anyway, he'll be gone soon, don't tell him anything. She inadvertently told me she'd been to the doctors for one of them special pills that ends pregnancies. Anyway, cut long story short, I just want to do a quick video diary for my lovely little Emily Bond. If you get to see this, I'm sure Mum will censor it. For lovely 11-year-old Rosie, who's shot up, thankfully. She's the smallest in a year. This is probably something to do with the fact that I'm not a real dad. I think a real dad was this ex-jockey, 5-foot guy. If that's the case, Rosie, if he's your real dad, you have to ask your mum. If he's your real dad, you're a quarter Chinese. Because I think, if I'm correct, your real dad could be a little short-arsed ex-jockey Anthony, who I've known for many years. Anyway, got long story short, my experiences in Widnes haven't been good at all. I've been persecuted by her and this rich Nazi guy called Paul Golding. He paid a load of money to get Simon to lie, saying I said something I didn't, something threatening, and that's how they dragged me out of the house in handcuffs. She'll remember that, Oliver. She'll go out of my way to stop this being seen. But anyway, yeah, it's left its mark. I've been told, I'm just waiting on the reports. As you know, boys and girls, I'm 60 now. I'm no kid, and my experiences haven't been good. High blood pressure, repeated. Thrown in cells for 26 hours 10 times unnecessarily. Shouldn't have been done to a man of my age. It's not a decent solicitor, and your mum hadn't been involved with PC Bradley Field. It shouldn't have happened. I should have just been interviewed. Man of my age with my heart condition, and it's quite possible this might be my last few months on earth. That's the reason I'm doing this. Do you like my car, by the way? Nice convertible, it's lovely. Because your dad's good with cars, you might remember I said I used to work in a garage. I fixed hundreds of cars. I've got it all chip tuned. It's kicking out about 130 horsepower and it goes like a rocket. Honestly, nothing can catch it. And being a convertible is nice in this weather. It's a shame I'm not closer where I could take you to the beach and that. But I say there was one stage while you were at school where your mum was walking around with a big 16-inch long knife threatening to stab me to death. This is all on the police computer. There wasn't much evidence. She sent me malicious communications. My solicitor's got this. That time I shouted hi at St Mike's. I said, I'll try and see you, sorry I'm not seeing you, love you. And Rosie was so scared of her mum she had to run back to check it was alright to wave to me. Sad, isn't it? Well, she got me through in a cell for 26 hours shouting hello at you. That was one of the 10 times in a year. So you can imagine being thrown in the cells and being tortured by denial of all my medications, like my heart medication. It's quite possible, quite possible you're going to end up in court. I'm not sure yet, but certainly one of the prosecutions, the one where I was supposed to be harassing your mum, that is being thrown out. They're paying like thousands because it was obviously a set-up prosecution, and it's a flawed prosecution. I'm not saying why, because that will pre-warn them, but it is being thrown out. I'm sure they'll already know by now. So if you don't, I could have contacted you for your granddad possibly, but frankly, it's safer for me and for you, for me to be across the sea. We know where I am, on Facebook and everything, but it would be any excuse to accuse me of harassment or threats, even though my solicitor's got proof that person was threatening me with big knives and threatening me with attack with Britain First thugs. So I'm keeping alright, Rosie, Oliver, and lovely Emily, who revived or resuscitated about 10 times, and my mum used to leave me, just survived sepsis, been in hospital for like 2 weeks, drip heart lines going into a skull, going into the heart, to feed antibiotics into the heart because of the sepsis. Your mum left me, little Emily, your mum left me when you were a baby and went off meeting other guys. How sad is that? Creating Emily. I won't go into the details, but even at the time I accused her. But you know, she lies a lot, doesn't she? You must realise this. She'll never admit faults. She can't admit faults. She's got to be a little victim. Okay, so if you don't hear from me, it'll either be because I'm happy enough over here or I'm dead. Because I'm waiting to see off a neurologist how long I've got, basically. Quite possible I'll be dead in the next 2 or 3 months. But I'll have to wait and see what they say after this brain scan I've had. Well, the free. After 3 brain scans I had the other day, I'm waiting on the report. So all that person's wishing me dead and throwing me in police cells and denying me my painkillers, my heart tablets, it's done the trick nicely. All paid for by Mr. Paul Golding of Britain First, an evil little pudgy guy who's never had a job, who stole Britain First from Jada Franson. He really did. Vast amount of money. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.